And welcome back to another week here at Lawsons. We've got Meg with us because Peter's away. He's claiming he's far too busy. Anyway, I hope he's having fun, whatever he's doing out there on the road. Over to Meg. What have you come up with this week?
Oh, okay, well, there's a fabulous collection of vintage copperware, kitchen copperware coming up. It's an online sale. Also vintage, all from overseas. I think that they're all French as well.
Yep.
And it runs till the 2nd of June, this sale. So
Right.
there's a bit of time to get on and have a look at it all. And I've chosen a piece from that. It's this fabulous great urn here, late 19th century there. It's all marked RW. Great bit of copperware. Weighs a little bit.
Beautiful big tap on the front of that one.
Yeah, it's
hard
great.
to find them with the tap as well as the handle, but it's got the good handle too. Good thing.
Yeah,
How
it's
much?
excellent. They've got a very modest $250 to $350 on that one.
Seems fair.
Thanks, Meg. Adam, what have you found?
This week we're back into the wonderful world of 20th century and industrial design sale. First cab off the rank I'm going to take is the Eames Chair. It's a DCW chair and it's an original Eames chair, an early one. It's got the wonderful paper label underneath. It's all intact. It's a wonderful chair. It's an American made. You won't find another one of these. I said it about the Featherstone. I think it's a wonderful little chair. I'm thinking maybe $600 to $800, and I think that's pretty conservative. Absolute furniture icon.
This is slowly becoming one of my favourite departments, Adam.
There you go.
I've chosen what we call in the trade a metamorphic table. So it morphs from one practical piece of furniture into another. And this particular piece goes from a tea cart and then it morphs into a table and it locks into position. It's on nice sturdy casters as well. So fantastic for the modern day unit dweller. This furniture is so popular in Japan, this metamorphic style furniture, and the Japanese are really clever.
Form meets function. Like you need it to be functional, but you've only got a certain amount of space. And I think it's just like you said, for this day and age, and people downsizing. I think it's wonderful stuff.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So correct me if I'm wrong, but $300 to $500.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're on the money there.
Okay, so my next lot is a set of 4 lovely Art Deco chairs. Really iconic with the rounded arms in timber, and somebody's gone to the trouble of reupholstering them, which will save a pretty penny because getting the lounges reupholstered is very expensive. Nice, iconic, beautiful size.
I find the Art Deco movement very interesting because there's two movements. Like there's Art Deco furniture that's big, heavy, dark and clunky, totally impractical. Then you come across stuff like this high-end Art Deco stuff, and it's so beautiful, it's so elegantly made, and still really functional. And I find it a very interesting period of furniture design when it can be so bad, but then be so good at the same time.
Yeah, they're really refined, these chairs.
Yeah,
just a beautiful
lovely.
feel. Nice to sit in.
What's the money?
Probably looking at about maybe $600 to $800 on those.
For the set?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cheap.
Cheap, well.
I'd be in at that, and I'm tight.
Okay, Adam, what do you got for us this
Okay,
time?
my next one is this wonderful hat tree that stands behind me. I've been told this by the vendor. They've been custom made for one of Sydney's early milliners. Apparently this milliner was in the theatre game. Apparently they won an OBE for the work that they did in the theatre as well as making hats. I can't substantiate that. But being a man of many hats, I just think it's a wonderful thing. It's a proper hat tree. It's not a coat rack. It stands there saying, I like hats and put your hat on me. Beautifully made, good turned fixtures, all good sturdy thing. I think maybe $200 to $300 each. I've got 2 in sale. Yeah. This is the better one. The other one has been painted sort of a gaudy, dark brown, mission brown, and it's missing one of the blocks. So this is the pick of the 2. But yeah, wonderful thing. Early Australian piece.
For my second, I'll go with this lovely vintage chair. I hate the word vintage, but I'm scared to say antique. It probably is antique. It's certainly got its age to it. There are a few issues with it, namely on the seat, there's a few buttons missing. It's never had casters on it, but you can buy an old chair of a similar ilk and get the metal casters on it that'll raise it another inch or so. It's a really good rustic piece of office furniture. I quite like it.
So this would be, I'm guessing because I'm not part of that scene, is for the executive sitting at his desk, say upstairs with his feet up, obviously working.
Like, you're having a go at me.
No, I'm just saying it's not in my nature. But that's where you can see someone using it, sitting at a desk maybe with a big cigar, talking on the phone with your feet up on the desk. Beautiful chair. What was the money?
It's probably only $250 to $300. I think the upholstery job will
scare
be a requirement for upholstery job will scare a couple of people away. But it's got a beautiful patina on it. That leather, beautiful. Meg.
Okay, my third item has just come in, so we're lucky to get it in. And it's one of the old cooker stoves, a fabulous piece from the 1930s, early gas stove. And it was made by Metters Limited. I think they started in the 1890s down in Adelaide. And it's great because you've got your little oven on the side there, so no bending down like today's ovens. It's great. And you've got the grill on the top. Everything comes out to clean, nice and easy to clean it up. And it's a beautiful thing with all the enamelling there, and probably needs a few new knobs perhaps, but...
I'd be very scared putting that into a modern functioning kitchen.
Oh, look, I know people who have them in the backyard and use them as barbecues. Any sort of half-witted...
They won't last outside though, will they?
No, but any sort of...
Underground. My mum was just saying she used to have one in the flat she moved into back in the 70s. She said it was great. Best stove she ever had.
But the enamel on this particular one is in beautiful condition. I mean, we've had just the doors in alone, and you get maybe $80, $100 just for the oven door.
Yeah, they're pretty iconic, the cookers.
But that's got its big, heavy cabriole legs. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, beautiful piece.
What's the money?
Oh, what, $400-600, something like that,
I think
maybe?
you're closer to $600 for that thing.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, it's a great piece.
It's very good. Next one, and my third and final one, are the French Art Deco standing lamps, the big brass standing lamps. Now, there's a bit of an Art Deco theme through the rooms today. Now, these two lamps, I just think they're fantastic. I almost had a stand-up fist fight with Pete about how old they are.
I would have liked to put money on that.
I say they're genuine Art Deco. Peter thinks they're a little bit later, just due to the fittings inside, the actual inside of the top of the lamp. I think they're genuine sort of 1920s, 1930s. Best thing about them, they're a matched pair. Very hard to get a matched pair of standing lamps anywhere. These are good, early, solid brass stand lamps. They're heavy. They'd throw beautiful shadows through the balls that surround the shade. I'm excited about these. I don't get excited about much lighting, but these are good. I would be not surprised if you're looking at $1,500 a pair.
My last item this week will be a pair of Medic's chests, hand woven in cane. I always thought they were more World War II, but they're actually a bit later than that. They're somewhere in between the Vietnam War and World War II, and they were certainly used in the Vietnam War. These were issued to the medics basically, and they'd be full of bandages and penicillin and all sorts of other things that the medic requires in the field. I just thought they could be repurposed into picnic hampers.
Yeah.
But there's two of them. It's a pair, so I think the money on these should be around about $400 to $600. We're very excited to have Adam's sale on this week.
There's some really good stuff through that sale. There's some really good Alan Baker prints. They're in top condition. Great European furniture, seating, lighting, everything you need, all in there.
So there's a couple of things coming up online as well. We do have a carpet sale. It's got a little while to go yet. More importantly, coming up, ending this Friday, is a motoring sale. So we've got about 5 or 6 vehicles. Majority of those are Mercedes-Benz this time, including a beautiful early 450 V8 SL, all with great provenance once again, and paperwork, servicing records, etc., etc. So that ends this Friday at midday. Well, that's it for us this week, and some great stuff online as per always. Look forward to seeing you in the rooms. Have a good week.